I'm like a cat with 9 lives. I come bearing good news. I went to my appointment yesterday with my dad. I met some amazing woman called Anna, and I will talk about that in another reel. I also got to speak to Davina McCall. I never get starstruck, but I got starstruck, and that's another story, so keep following for more. Let me tell you. So we went in, had my consultation with my oncologist that I trust profusely. Is that the word? Anyway, we looked at my scan. The external source that had told me, because it went into my app and alerted me that my tumour had grown, had got it all wrong. The scan that I had in 2020, which they compared it to, that scan was taken straight. I'm not very good with measurements or anything like that, so bear with me. The scan that I recently had, which is where the external source told me that my tumour was growing, was looking at a scan where it was slightly taken on a slant. So when you compare the two together, which is what we did yesterday, there's no change, literally no change whatsoever. And let me tell you something, this thing that they diagnosed me with in my ear, GP surgery, he should never have diagnosed me because he's not qualified to do that. It had to be through an ENT specialist. So he shouldn't have told me what I've got because it isn't what he thought it was. And there is no operation that needs to be done. It is basically where I had radiotherapy the second time, a bone is protruding out of my ear canal and it's covered by skin. So that's all it is. But it can be operated on to get rid of that, but it's not causing the hemifacial spasms. We don't know what's caused the hemifacial spasms, but what we do know is that it's always been an issue. The tumour's always been wrapped around a nerve that affects the face. I'm now being referred back to Guy's and St Thomas's. I'm going back to have a look deeper into the ear and also to see a specialist cosmetic surgeon, not for surgery, but to put Botox in my face. If you've been watching, I recently went to a therapist who gave me an amazing facial, and I've still got one more to go, but she also put Botox in my chin. Well, now when I get hemifacial spasms, you don't see it. I know it's there, but you don't bloody see it. I'm just like, hello, self-love journey. Oh, love it. They are going to do it on the NHS through a cosmetic surgeon every 3 months. So I don't have to keep paying for it, which is, I mean, not being funny on them. Things are tight, really tight. Not just for me, for everybody. It's the cost of living crisis. I mean, come on. But I'm now going to get it on the NHS. And he knows what he's doing. I have so much faith. I don't know what's to come. All I know is that my tumour is still large, but it is stable. And all I know is when I told my daughter when she come home yesterday from my stepdad, oh my God, the hug I got from her and the look on her face was just something I won't forget, because I'm going to make myself remember that every single day. We thought the worst. Who wouldn't? You're being told your tumour's growing and it's a tumour that can't grow anymore because it'll kill me. So now I feel like I've got a new lease of life. I don't even know where I'm going with all this, but can you remember when I said that I didn't want to talk about my tumour anymore? I just felt like now it's stable. I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to focus on other people's stories. I think that's the way I'm going to go, because the more I put it out there to the universe about my tumour, the more things are going to happen. I see it. Things always happen for a reason. Full steam ahead with my project, as usual. Nothing changes there. But my God, what a relief. How can someone be put through this? This has been months of agony. Absolute agony. And I've come out the other side. I am literally a cat with 9 lives. I actually should be called Cat. So from now on, people, it's not Lisa, it's Cat. Listen, I'm ecstatic over my results. I literally am. I cannot be even happier than I am today. I can't stop smiling, and you can't really see it because I've had too much Botox, but never enough, that's what I say. You can see snippets of what I've had to go through the last few months. You can't even make this up. This is what I have been put through by the NHS, and I don't blame them. I blame the external source. I don't understand why this is happening. I was supposed to be getting my MRI results today. I don't know why I'm laughing. As far as I knew, my tumour was stable. Then last week I was waiting on MRI results. The day of my results, anxious already, I get a text message saying that my appointment had been moved to next week. Questioned it, didn't think nothing of it. And then within an hour, I received a text message saying you've got an MRI scan booked at Guy's Hospital. Thought, well, this can't be right. I spoke to King's College Hospital where I had my MRI scan, and they confirmed that my tumour in my brain is stable.
She needs to have a MRI result, and they got it wrong because my mum's staying. I can't even say it.
It's my birthday and I'm lying down. Being perimenopausal, don't flip it out. And my mum with an inoperable and yes, currently stable brain tumour, but any growth will kill me and it can still grow. Do you know what? I know I raise awareness of brain tumours, but I'm getting actually to the point where I don't want to talk about it anymore. You know, it is stable and I'm living my life day to day as if I haven't got one. And I kind of want to go on that path. I don't want to keep putting out there about this brain tumour. I never thought I'd see the age of 30, let alone 45. And the fact I've got a child now, I never thought I'd be a mum. Now I'm doing all I can to raise awareness of brain tumours, but I've somehow got to put a stop to talking about my story. It just gets me down. I know I talk about it in third person, you know, it's never me, it's happening to. What you put out there to the universe and all that. I was back to my bubbly self this morning, and then I got a message through. The be all and end all is my tumour is growing. I can't even talk about it. I asked them to look into it because of my hemifacial spasms and if there was anything they could do. I've just got a message through with a document on my smart app. I don't even know what the bloody app's called, but it basically is where all your doctor's notes go, and it's progressed. So they've obviously looked into it again because I've asked them to, and it's fucking progressed. It's been one hell of an emotional roller coaster of my life, hasn't it? I feel like I'm back. I've got this. My daughter does understand what's happening. As it stands, I've always been told that there is no more treatment that can be given to me and that there was no more surgery that could be had. It has been 10 years since they said that, and treatments evolve, like things change.
You're right.
No.
Lisa, I'm really sorry. We are trying to add you back to the MD team to talk about the spasms. We've been so overrun with new diagnosis that we haven't got round to rediscussing the routine patients where we know the scans are stable. So going to add you back onto the MD team for Monday. I was going to go up to theatres and see if I can get one of the surgeons to have a quick look at your scans to see if we can account for this spasm. But it's just, I'm so sorry.
I'll just stop you there for a second because you're completely confusing me now. My chart, the app that I've got, told me my tumour is progressing.
Did it?
Yes. And that's why I thought I was having the phone call today to tell me what the treatment or what's going to come next.
We said it was stable. I can see what you're seeing on my chart now as well.
What does this mean? What does it all mean?
No, bless you. It's all right. It's all right. They haven't even put a measurement. Right, okay. This is what I'm going to do, Lisa. Don't panic. Everyone said this was stable. We will discuss your scan again.
Why is she getting this chart come through?
This chart isn't meant to go out to anyone. Don't know why Lisa has got this. I can see what you're seeing, and that's not what our MD team said. Oh, hello, is that Lisa?
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, anxious as fuck, but I'm okay.
It's just chill. It's okay. We've had another look at your scan. We really looked closely. Essentially, the plan remains the same in that if there is growth, it's really a real slight progression. Since 2020, we can just see a minimal progression. Essentially, we would say that's quite a stable scan. I think it'd be better for you to see these images so you can see what we're talking about.
The report that the external source sent had seen the growth. However, when I spoke to the consultant, They did say it was very minimal. My worry is that it's growing full stop, because I thought it was under control. Obviously not. My tumour is like an octopus. It has tentacle layers everywhere. If they tried to operate on it, they would do more harm than good. I have an appointment on the 3rd of June with King's College to do with my meningioma and to talk about the growth that we've seen. One thing that did come out of this that is good is that it has been 10 years since they told me there was no more surgery or no more treatment that could be given to me. And I have been told that things have changed now and there will be something that they can offer me. If you've got this far in my reel, then you would have heard the good news. And I just count myself very lucky.